Shalom everyone, the day is finally here. I never thought it would arrive. After a solid week of moving, and more moving, boxing up everything and getting it loaded in trucks and trailers, the house is finally empty. It's no longer a home. It's just a house. And it was just over 3.5 years ago, in the fall of 2016, that I first walked into this house. And it became a home. It's a beautiful place to live. This was my bedroom for the past 3.5+ years. Bedroom, bathroom, although I could never quite figure out who puts carpet in a bathroom. Never could figure that one out, but anyway. Second bedroom. And I'm not even taking all the stuff, like these bookshelves, no room for them, so these are staying. That shelf across the way, that's staying. This shelf here, that's staying. I don't have room for them. The main source of heat for the home has been burning wood. And boy, oh boy, does it take a huge amount of wood to get through the winters up here in northern Idaho. I think I would average about 5, maybe even 6 cords of wood every winter. But my goodness, that thing can really crank up the heat. And upstairs. Let's head on up there, shall we? Oh, and yes, on both the back door as well as the front door, I, of course, put the name of our beloved Father in heaven. But we go up the stairs, and it was, I believe, the beginning of September of 2016 when I first walked into this house, and I walked up those stairs into the loft area. And I stood in this room more than 3.5 years ago, and I looked out through this loft area, and I could see it all. I could see it as clear as day. This is where I would build the film studio for the Sword of YeHoVaH Ministries. And I did. I put up a false wall, a backdrop, put up false walls all around, covered it with burlap for the audio to decrease the echo. And it's been from right here, this tiny little loft area, that the truth of God's Word has gone out into the world. For 3.5 years, this loft area where the studio was and this home has served me very, very well. Now it's time to move on. Oh, and if you were wondering, this is just closet space. And this was a little half bathroom. Just a half bathroom. Shalom, my friends. All right. I hope you have enjoyed this little tour. Oh yes. This was always one of my favorite spots, just outside the studio. The backdrop was right here. This is where it was. And I loved this little interior balcony. I would be on the edge of this balcony looking down all the time. This was the living room area. Little itty bitty tiny kitchen. This is where the dining room table was. Oh yes. Oh, and in case anyone out there is wondering, yes, there is still a little bit of a ninja warrior in me. Oh yeah. I would come out here and walk on these, actually, quite often. You would walk on these? Yeah, every now and then, when I was bored. And let's give it a go right now, actually. All the way across. Yeah. Fun little balance beam. I always enjoyed it. Just walk out across on this little tiny balance beam. Woo! Oh yeah. It was fun. Good old Ninja Warrior days from forever ago. Another life. But alright, my friends, there we have it. And there it was. The Sword of YeHoVaH Ministries film studio for 3.5 years in that little tiny loft area. I loved it. And I just cannot wait to get to a new location where a new studio can be built and the ministry work can continue. But as far as this house is concerned, yeah, no longer a home, but just a house. Ugh. Once again, I hope you've enjoyed this little tour. That's all from me. Coming to you with the final video from northern Idaho. Shalom to you all, and we'll be seeing you soon.